It's Prosthetic Finger Day today at Out of the Ashes Studios. We're making our own prosthetic fingers. Let's check it out. Greetings and welcome back to Out of the Ashes Studios with Melissa and Scott Heuser on this magnificent Monday, May 4th, 2026. May the 4th be with you. Today at Out of the Ashes Studios, we are making prosthetic fingers. Friday on my video for Left with One, Tips for Amputees, I was kind of venting and ranting and raving a little bit about how Naked Prosthetics said that they didn't make prosthetic fingers for people like me. And I've been trying to put together a bunch of different things. And finally, I put together these practice fingers, and they kind of bend at the top digits. And they're pretty sturdy on there. So I can kind of move the knuckle joints a little bit, make a fist a little bit. And it helps me to train my fingers, to train my brain to be able to get ready if Naked Prosthetics has a change of heart, or if I'm able to make the metal fingers the way that I wanted to do that. But it's been pretty neat, and I'm putting together the pinky finger here, and I'm waiting for the glue to dry, and then we will make the right hand. So last week when I had started putting them together Saturday, the other day Saturday, and I had used these finger cots here, the pink ones, and it worked. It kind of held everything in place. But I went and I ordered these finger cots, these protectors, and what I'm doing is I'm using these like little prosthetic liners. So these are kind of like my leg liners. The awesome thing is I can buy these for pennies on the dollar, and I could buy these for pennies on the dollar, whereas all of these other things for the real prosthetics are astronomically insane, for like $20,000 or $500 for the 3D print. All this other stuff is insane. So I'm putting together these things with the best of my ability with what's available in life. And I think I'm doing an okay job. So what I do is I put that finger cot on there, and then I'll put the trainer on there, and then we will close it. So I realized I needed to put a little bit more glue in the pinky finger and in the seam here. So I'm going to put the glue, and then we're going to let it dry, and I will be right back. Now I'm just customizing some extra components because they didn't all fit properly, and waiting for the glue to dry. And once the glue is dry, then I will pick this right back up where we left off and show you how all this is going in the studio. And Scott's doing some drilling right now, and hopefully he's getting that situated. I think it's going to work just fine, honey. We got this. Okay, glue is dry, and so I'm working on the right hand, and then I'm going to be working on the left hand. Yesterday when I started them, I started with this color. Today I'm working with this color because I only had 5 of this, and I've got 6 finger digits. So I've got the Exoskeleton, and then I've got, and these are from Etsy, and these 3D printed exoskeleton ones, and I kind of adapted them to fit my fingers. Praise the Lord, Scott helped me do that. And so they're still functional, and they still bend. And I know this isn't going to be permanent. It's just to help me to be able to know what it feels like to have fingers, adaptation, kind of like what I would try to get used to if I had naked prosthetics or something. So kind of just help me with that. And we're going to put the left ones on for the left hand, and I'm going to put the covers on it, and then I'll be right back and show you what both hands look like. Okay, so not perfect, just better. And I know as I continue to work with them, they're going to get a little bit prettier and a little bit better. But at least I'll be able to get used to being able to adapt to having finger digits, you know, and maybe having a you know, a better grip on some things. See, they move, which is good. And the knuckle joints move. And I'll get used to putting the fingers in the right places. You know, I just didn't have all the right parts. But everything is functioning and doing pretty good for the most part. So just getting everything in its place. And it's working pretty good for now. So let's put all the fingers together. There's that one. There's that one. That's pretty neat. Actually, pretty neat. This one is bigger than I would like for it to be, but there's nothing I could do about that now. I don't have a smaller one. I can order the smaller exoskeleton part. And for the most part, I have the finger digits, and we just made our own. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ for that. That is cool. So, you know, it's gonna, final product's probably gonna look a little bit different. I could still wear my rings, you know, just while I'm kind of training to see how this feels. You know, this hand came out really good. The left one looks pretty neat. The right one I'm still gonna tweak up a little bit and figure it out a little bit and make it look a little bit better if I can. But all of it's functioning, up and running. Praise the Lord. Different color than what I wanted it to be, but I could always look up these kind of color finger cots and see about that. And let me get all this stuff situated, and I'm going to show you what else we've been working on in the studio. So besides the fingers and creating these fingers, I've been working on some glow-in-the-dark smiley faces, some chocolates, some fake chocolates, and they came out pretty good. And I've been looking for some things to adapt for my bottom of my nub, and this is a children's sippy cup silicone thing. And if I wanted to buy that for the bottom of my nub, I'd pay a couple $100, but this one I paid $1 something for. Praise the Lord for that. And I also took a silicone wine cup and cut it down and put a hole in it for the bottom part of my prosthesis, and I'm going to show you that. And all of these glow-in-the-dark, Scott's going to make keychains out of the smiley faces, and this is what they look like. Don't worry, be happy. And they're double-sided, so if I could turn this around. They're double-sided, but that's pretty neat. Now I don't mean to be doing that. Okay, that's pretty nifty. And then there's the happy face. Praise the Lord for that. And then these are going to be little keychains. I just have to sand the seams, and then I'm going to gloss over these with some nail polish. And then here is the little fake chocolate candies. I got to paint them chocolate, but they came out pretty good. And that's what we've been working on here at Out of the Ashes Studios. Praise the Lord. It all came out pretty good. And this really, I love how the left hand came out. It came out a lot better than the right one. But at least I'm in a good start. After 50-something years, have fingers. And I can move them. And that's good. And I know as I get a little bit better at it, maybe, I'll figure out some better components. But not too bad. Praise the Lord for that. So that green piece all the way down in the bottom of my leg, my Cadillac leg, is that silicone piece. And then, and that glows in the dark, praise the Lord. But, so then when I go to put my liner in, seeing it's got the hole for the bin, and then when I put my liner in, and that helps to cushion and stabilize as I walk. Thank you for hanging out with us on this magnificent Monday. May the 4th be with you. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. I am looking forward to seeing you again next Monday. And always remember, it's a beautiful day because you're in it. Let's be in it to win it. And I will see you next time on Out of the Ashes Studios with Melissa and Scott Heuser. God bless.